coronavirus and like how has that impacted your daily life?
Well, it's limited maybe thinking about because I would like to do a job. I also am in need of, I can't absorb food, and so I have a hard time absorbing food. So it's very important that I have a safe place that I know that I can stay, and that it's a nightly bed.
Oh.
And now my son's up here. This is why I'm in Oakland. But they said that my primary care physician I need to stay down there. So now I'm going to be going back to
Monterey.
I have to. I have no other choice because of the problem with the coronavirus and everything like that. I can't stay in Oakland. They say that they won't treat me here because there's so many people and the problematic situation that's happening. Well, they're so busy with other cases, and they're so busy. So they said I'm better to go down to Monterey.
Do you have access to sanitation and things that you need to try to keep yourself from getting sick?
We don't. A lot of doors are closed. The doors, there's no doors as far as the other nonprofits being open during the day, which leaves like you're helpless and even more. You don't have any, and when you do go to the door, you can only be on the outside and talk to the office on the outside. I just want to have a stable place and get part-time work because with Medi-Cal you can only earn $1,200 a month. Can't go beyond that and earn $2,000 a month. Then I wouldn't have the Medi-Cal.
Yeah. What are you most worried about right now or fearful about?
I don't want to not get work when this is done. I don't feel like I'm disabled. I don't feel like I'm incompetent. I've been a teacher. I've owned a business in Denver. I have been an advocate for 7 years and owned a nonprofit. So this has caught me off guard thinking like, wow, that I'm in emergency mode, with trying to do this. It's something that I didn't expect. I'm thankful for St. Vincent de Paul because once we come in the doors, it's a very safe place. The women have a nice place to stay. And, it's just nice to see the same people.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Just to have people that know you and want to take care of you.
I volunteer and help set up beds, and that's something that is because I feel like you guys do a lot for us. So, to do something back is rewarding to do something back for you guys.
Yeah.
There are people that knock on the door that just need to know that they have a safe place to come to, and it's something that's very important. It's very important that the homeless do not end up being in the streets because there's going to be violence.
Yeah.
That's going to be painful. Where are they going to go? Nowadays, people do not have the open doors to open up their hearts, and especially with what's going on, they don't have an open hearts to say, come on in and sit down now. Now it's even more serious for the homeless people because, it's arm's length from anybody and you have to be 6 feet away and have a mask. The society is so overwhelmed with what's happening that the number game that's happening with those who are getting sick with this virus, that and the fear of it, the sickness and the fear, is causing people to maybe forget about the homeless people, very easily forget about the homeless people. And you know what? I'm not homeless because I want to be homeless.
Right.
I'm not proud to be homeless. And this is just, it's either, I have had job opportunities where people wanted to hire me, but also being in the shelter, like you have to be in at a certain time. And then if I work past midnight, I can't come into the shelter then. Sure, I have relatives, but then also they're older. I'm older. And so all of them are busy as far as being, how could I say, exhausted with life and at the end of their life. This is not a time that I would knock on their door either, And then I have 3 beautiful boys, but they're in their prime of their life. One is getting married. This is not a time I'm going to knock on his door. I'm going to take care of myself and then bless my children. I'm normally used to blessing my children and doing things. So, yeah, it's extremely frustrating because then you don't have, especially when I had to eat every 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I could not you just couldn't do anything else.
Yeah.
I had to make sure I took extra food or ask if I could take extra food if I was at a certain place.
Oh, nice.
I would always just try to take extra with me, and you guys were accommodating.
Cool.
Yeah, and I never really said too much because I feel everybody's so busy with everything they're doing, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, no, that's been very nice.
Good.
And you guys always have salads, and I love your yogurt.
Oh, good.
So it's good to know that you have that.
Oh,
So yeah,
I'm glad to hear that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anything else that you'd like to say before we?
No,
wrap
it's
this up?
just, you know, it's hard unless somebody walks in the shoes and have gone through it. They should not judge, and they should not go through and assume certain things, because you cannot, not unless you walk beside somebody, can you understand.
Mhm.
You really can't.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.